Welcome back to the new and improved Destination Pro Wrestling. I'm your boy Ango. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Tango with Ango. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about New Japan Pro Wrestling getting back some WWE stars who were recently released. There are 4 rumored WWE superstars who could be headed to New Japan, and I'm very, very excited about the possibilities here because I think for New Japan they absolutely need it. We're going to talk about this and much more in just a moment. Get notified every time a new video drops. Make sure you click that subscribe button and ring the bell for more pro wrestling news.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright guys, if you're new to the channel, I have some links in the description. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, the links are down there. Most importantly, we just launched a Facebook group for all of us pro wrestling fans. If you guys want to check it out, the link's in the description. And if you guys want to contribute to the channel, DPW Plus, starting at $1 a month. Or you guys could just contribute without having to do month to month. If you guys want to go and click the link in the description, there is a link in which you could donate to the channel. Any sort of money that comes into the channel, I'm going to put back into the channel. This is actually my full-time thing for now because I am currently without a job. So nonetheless, we're going to continue to build DPW up and to be one of the best YouTube channels. It's going to take time, but that's the goal. Thank you guys for sticking with me. And let's just talk about it. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yeah, the company that right now has played third fiddle to WWE and AEW, which is shocking because New Japan is a really, really good product. But ever since AEW came around, people were talking less about New Japan and more about AEW. Now, in this situation, these have been rumored for a very long time, but now it's starting to make sense because Carl Anderson recently tweeted a video teasing the return back to New Japan. Now, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, what's really interesting about their release is that they recently signed very big-time deals with WWE. They just main evented WrestleMania 36, and quite honestly, the idea of them going back to New Japan has kind of been on the table for a while, but a lot of people were talking about how WWE is really making sure that these guys don't go anywhere else, hence why they got the big contract to begin with. Now, I guess none of that actually matters considering that they've been released by WWE. So it only does make sense that they do go back to New Japan since obviously there was interest there. And I think for New Japan, you need to beef up that tag team division yet again. And bringing these guys back would be a big deal. Me personally, on like a very personal note, I would love to see these guys do some sort of joint agreement between New Japan and AEW. If you guys like tag team wrestling, you already know that AEW has one of the best tag team divisions. So there literally is just no way you cannot have, you know, the OC in AEW. It is going to be very interesting to see what happens, especially with Bullet Club obviously going a different direction in New Japan. But the idea of Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows totally makes sense. The rumors have been on the table for a while. They still re-signed with WWE. WWE's gotten rid of them. And this just goes to show you that WWE really does not value even their main eventers. I mean, these two guys were a big part of the Boneyard match, and literally like a week or two later, they have been released by WWE. It just goes to show you that WWE really making these cuts, it's a really tough situation. Obviously, we wish the best for both of these guys because they have potential anywhere they go. We know that they are great at what they do. It just goes to show you if WWE is willing to give people big contracts and then cut them a year later, more than likely, WWE doesn't value any talent that's not named Brock Lesnar. And that's just the way it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles, and we've come to expect that. Now, there are 2 more individuals that are expected to possibly sign with New Japan, and this would be Maria and Mike Kanellis. Now, I actually really like the idea of Mike Kanellis going to New Japan. I also like the idea of Mike Kanellis going to Ring of Honor. So this makes a lot of sense for Mike Kanellis, or in this case, we'll just say Mike Bennett because that was his name prior to WWE. But I love the idea of these two going somewhere where they could actually wrestle. And I think that's the big thing here. Like when it comes down to character work, they showed the WWE universe that they could do something very cool. I think we all knew that Mike and Maria were a good duo to begin with, and obviously real life chemistry put into television, it just works out very nice. Mike Kanellis, Mike Bennett, whatever you want to call him, going to New Japan would be very cool. I think there's a lot of cool matchups that we could see from him in New Japan, and that's why these rumors of him and Maria going to Japan just make a lot of sense. Now, as you guys know, the parent company of New Japan bought out Stardom, so, you know, I think maybe in the future there could be something there. But nonetheless, I want to know what you guys think. I kind of like doing the shorter videos more. I think you guys tend to watch more of the shorter videos. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys prefer longer videos, shorter videos? And if you guys didn't watch my previous video, 5 WWE superstars who could sign with AEW, I booked an invasion angle. It's actually pretty sweet. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. This is your boy Ango at Tango with Ango, DPW. Peace.
Get notified every time a new video drops. Make sure you click that subscribe button and ring the bell for more pro wrestling news.
You have arrived at your destination.